Hello everyone, this is Lady Scarlet and I'm going to do Leo's long read for March. So, I know a few Leos, so I'm just going to give my little shout out to my Leo friends. So, I was trying to figure out which cards are speaking to me, and I haven't done my Star Trekky ones in a while, but my supernatural ones are kind of screaming at me, so I think I'm going to use those. I say screaming at me, they're just like calling to me, So I'm going to go with it. Supernatural it is, right? So, I just want to do a quick reminder that this is a collective read, so you need to take what resonates. I also read not just traditional relationships, okay? So if I see anything in there about E&M, polyamory, same-sex relationships, gender fluidity, anything like that, I'll mention it. If I say masculine or feminine, you might have to flip some roles, things like that. Let me see if I can straighten my camera just a little bit so you can see a little bit better. There we go. I will say those things if I see it, but if I say king or queen, you might be in your masculine or feminine energy. Everybody has masculine and feminine energy. If you're non-binary, you still have, some masculine and feminine energy in there. So, you might be in one or the other, or a little bit less or more of the other. So just take what resonates in there. I am a she, her pronouns, but I can be very much in my masculine energy sometimes. I have a lot of fire in my chart, even though I'm a Taurus, I'm an earth sign, but I have a lot of Sagittarius in there, and that comes out very strongly for me. So, also wanted to point out that we are very much under the influence of Saturn, and we're going to come under the influence of Pluto, which are kind of taskmasters. So a lot of truths are going to be coming out, and you might be doing a lot of soul searching. So, just think about that. You might be telling people stuff that you haven't told, you've been keeping from them. A lot of truths or other people might be telling you stuff that they've been keeping from you. So, there's a lot of those things that are going to happen. A lot of big systems, healthcare systems, things, there's going to be a lot of changes this year as we have a lot of different planets kind of changing alignment and such. And I'm an energy reader, but I'm a channeler as well, so just different things come through for me. And so whatever messages that I'm getting during the read, I will tell you, because some of those are going to be from the cards, some of them are from my scrying bowl, and some of them just kind of come out of nowhere. So I will definitely give to you what I get. So thank you, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. The first card is the Knight of Pentacles in the current or recent past position. And then we have in the home environment spot, that felt like two cards, but that is the Devil card. And then we've got the World in the near future position, and that is in an inverse position. And then in the connector card from the recent past or current position to the outcome is the Hierophant card. And then in the near future connector to the outcome is the Nine of Wands in reverse. And then let's get an outcome card for you. So already I'm feeling like you've been feeling real stuck, but I'm feeling like there's some kind of back and forth of breaking free. And the outcome is the Page of Cups. At the bottom is the Lover's card. So you have really been trying to make a decision. There's the High Priestess underneath. So there's some secrets. And then Page of Wands in reverse. So kind of information going back and forth. There is either a decision about a relationship or decisions within a relationship that need to be made. Wheel of Fortune, so these are destinies in place, karmic situations, karmic lessons, and justice. So there's a balance. That also could be a Libra involved in that. But, justice and the Wheel of Fortune together is literally like a karmic lesson and karmic balance coming into play. The Hermit underneath that, so a Virgo could definitely be involved in that, or you've been spending a lot of time isolating, trying to build up your personal power, or really thinking about what you need to do to move forward. So lots there already, but we'll clarify these cards. I really think I want to clarify with my Welcome to Night Vale deck. So this is one of my favorite decks, and it's just speaking to me a lot lately. So let's clarify for our Leo friends. What's going on for our Leos? I'm going to clarify this Knight of Pentagrams in this deck, which is the Knight of Pentacles. And that's a very slow-moving card. So the decisions that you've made have been very slow-moving. Whether they were relationship or money related or family related or whatever that is, it's very, very slow moving. That's kind of like one of the slowest cards in the whole deck. It is a night. It could be messages. It could be that your money hasn't been really moving very well. It could be a lot of things. So we're definitely going to clarify it. I get a sense that there's been a soul connection relationship. And, I'm seeing that within this, that there's been some questions either within a relationship that you're making together or some difficulties with a relationship. So there's the Leo card, strength, popping out. And again, that soul connection. So somebody that you're very connected to, that, it seems like very, love on both sides. So again, we'll clarify more of that. I mean, in the cut, you're getting some pretty amazing cards there. But, you got Four of Wands upside down. So some of you, you could have it all with this person. And some of you might. But for some of you, because that's in the inverse position, maybe they are choosing to move along, or you are. Or there's some issues in the home spot, which there is the devil in the home environment position, so could feel trapped or shackled, or there's just something happened. There's a Ten of Swords in inverse, so maybe there's some breaking free in the Knight of Cups, so maybe there's an offer coming as well. So we shall see. Let's clarify this Knight of Pentacles in this current or recent past position and see what is up for my Leo friends. Woo, there was a lot of cards that fell. We're going to take these two right here. Queen of Swords in reverse. So, and Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, so immediately I get that there's some truths that were told either by you or the other person in your relationship that you felt like you couldn't defend, or they felt like they couldn't defend, and so it was kind of like a standstill. The Nine of Cups is in the reverse position as well, so it's like your cups got emptied somehow. This could also be somebody, drinking too much. Nine of Cups all the time can mean that. Usually it's in the right side up position with some other cards that indicate that, but maybe you are not drinking. Maybe you're trying to get sober, which if you are, hallelujah, yeehaw, I'm happy for you. March 14th is my 5-year sobriety date, so I'm always happy to celebrate sobriety with anyone, no matter how many days you are sober. So if that is you, I'm sending all the congratulations. So let's clarify more on that Seven of Wands and Queen of Swords in the reverse. So it almost feels like somebody's not communicating. Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, that's almost a stop in communication for some of you. And for some of you, it's lying. Because the Queen of Swords is the truth teller and the Ace of Swords is the truth or reconciliation. So that could be a breakup, just a full-on breakup with someone, and which I'm sad for you, because it really feels like a true soul connection, like soulmate kind of situation. For some of you, it might just be a thinning in the relationship, or like you're just not seeing eye to eye right now about something. Let's clarify this devil though in the home environment and see Oh, that's like a lot of cards. But they're the right cards, so we're going to go with them. There's judgment. A decision has been made or is being worked on right now. Knight of Wands, so that, yeah, definitely some miscommunications. That could be messages back and forth. So if you're not living together, there's messages back and forth. Five of Cups, it's like losing hope. That's exact what I'm getting from Five of Cups, is losing hope, but both moving forward. This is Two of Cups. It's a soul connection, but it's upside down right now. Almost like timing is off a little bit, is what I'm feeling. Timing is a little off. Now, some of you, if you live together, it's just like almost like silent treatment, maybe like you're at an impasse and you can't figure it out. I get that some of you are maybe talking about buying a house and you're just arguing about where and when is the right time and how much. For some of you, King of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you could be dealing with an earth sign. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And it just ain't working out. And either it will cause a tower situation, like everything's falling apart. So if it hasn't come to a breakup, it might cause a split up and a separation in two different homes. Or it might cause you all to fix it, right? Because the tower creates a balance. It can be a SHIT storm that creates a balance that needed to happen. It usually will restore karma in a lot of cases. The Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. So this is, Nine of Pentacles right side up is like solid and like on your own and like doing really well. Sometimes it also can be like working towards your Ten of Pentacles. So in reverse, it's like lonely and not working towards fulfillment, right? Five of Wands in reverse. So it's like not talking and not communicating, like there was conflict. So, you've also got the World upside down in the near future. I really want to clarify that. So I'm going to shuffle these. So, the World's upside down. So this is not a completed cycle. This is not over. The situation is not done. For some of you, you're like, yes. And for some of you, you're like, ugh. I want it. Some of you want it to be done. And for some of you, you're like, I'm so glad it's not done because I really love this person and I want to work it out. And some of you are tired of the struggle. You don't want to struggle with it anymore. And for some of you, you're like, no, I really love this person and we need to work it out, but we're both really hard-headed and we'll figure it out. And I have faith that we'll figure it out because we have a really strong relationship, but we're at an impasse right now, So in the cut, I'm getting the Hanged Man and Eight of Swords in reverse. So, like, you're seeing things clearly, but you're thinking about it, right? You're thinking about what the right move is forward. Seven of Cups, so in reverse. So it's not like you're looking at other options or anything. It's not like you're looking, you have a wandering eye or anything. This is the right person for you. Five of Pentacles, you feel like you're left out in the cold, though. I mean, and maybe there's a money situation for some of you, like waiting on money, or you just don't feel like you have enough. Some of you really want that Ten of Pentacles, and some of you may be looking at other options. That Seven of Cups keeps popping up. Yeah, it popped up twice. So some of you maybe are trying to move on. For some of you that have already had a split, you might be moving forward and looking at other people. Other options, so to speak. So let's clarify this World in reverse for our Leos, please. So Temperance in reverse, that's a imbalance, right? But also, that's Archangel Michael upside down. So, that's the sword of, he has the sword of truth and justice, the Ace of Swords. And, those two, it's like you're not completing your karmic cycle. The Tower very much will do that for you, though. If we get off of our path, our guides, if you will put us right back on that path if we detour. In some very painful ways, no doubt, in a lot of cases, right? In a lot of cases, it can be extremely painful if we don't get back on that path. We'll get redirected. Can I clarify this Temperance in reverse, please? So, Justice in I mean, I don't know how much clearly I need to state that. You are imbalanced. That's also a Libra card. So, so some of you could be dealing with a Libra, but somebody is not speaking their truth. And a lot of you need to just get real. Could be the partner as well. You're not getting the truth from the partner, but look, y'all, this is the time to speak the truth and get it out, because and listen to the stuff that's happening in March. The truth is good. Whatever's hidden is going to come out. It just will. The Hierophant card is an earth sign card, mostly Taurus, but so some of you might be dealing with the Taurus, but you also might be looking at your core values. And if some of you are like getting towards sobriety, this is kind of like the getting sober card, because it's going back to your core values and strengths. And it's kind of like the Pope card in some decks as well. So it's kind of going back to your values and your spirituality as well. So you have the Queen of Pentacles, so that's also an earth sign card. So, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So, that tells me a lot of you are dealing with some earth signs. Four of Pentacles, they are kind of keeping their stuff to themselves. They are not really speaking to you if that's who you're dealing with. You have the Lovers in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So some of them have already made a decision and they are moving on because they don't want to deal with it anymore. And for some of you, you've made the decision to not speak to them. Ace of Wands. So, some of you have come to your personal power and decided that you need to be alone to figure this out. And for some of you, it's your partner has said, I'm done. I can't do this. For some of you that are still in the relationship, it's just that you're figuring out how to do this together, how to manifest a better situation by focusing on your money, your home, and your values. Okay, that would be the difference if you are in the relationship still. So this Nine of Wands, so upright, it's kind of like the wounded warrior, standing your ground, making a plan to move forward. In reverse, it's like things are at a standstill. You're not really doing anything about it. You're just kind of like waiting around, which is creating this imbalance. So it's like you're not going anywhere. But not doing anything is still a decision. Not making a choice is still making a choice, right? And on top of that, you have the Hermit in reverse. So like you're not learning the lesson. It's like refusing, like obstinately to not learn the lesson. Like, okay, I'll just let whatever happens happen. I mean, it's just like going with the flow a little too much, So can we clarify the Hermit in reverse, please? The Hermit is also a Virgo card. So, you might be dealing with a Virgo, and we've had that come up quite a few times in the read here. Ooh, that was a lot of cards. Let's take the two that fell underneath. At the bottom is a Nine of Cups. So again, with these other cards, especially this Nine of Wands in reverse, I would say that there is some sobriety issues for some of you. Or the partner, right? Or the partner or partners that you're dealing with. Maybe there's too much partying or too much, addiction issues or obsession issues going on. So there's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, it's like wasting your inherited gifts or wasting money, not doing well with money. Five of Swords in reverse. And so it's like that's more of an internal struggle. Like you're just refusing to see the signs that are laid out in front of you. Refusing to create the balance that you need in your life to move forward. Some of you, I'm getting some health issues too, which if you are having a sobriety issue, then, that is going to cause some health issues. Almost certainly at some point there will be health issues from that, right? For some of you, there may have been health issues anyway. And so, it's kind of a call to like take care of yourself, get rest, eat right, get exercise if you can. I know some people have mobility issues, so exercise as you can, get fresh air, hydrate, those kinds of things. Let's clarify this Page of Cups. There isn't, that is some kind of offer of love coming or some messages of love. There's the Leo, it's a Leo card, the Sun. It's the happiest card in the deck. So that's a good sign, right? That could be reconciliation. Maybe we'll get we'll get an Ace of Swords there. Keeps trying to grab the card. Well, let's see what we get. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and Angels. Can we clarify this Page of Cups and the outcome, please? I do see some of you, there was an Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands in the cut, which is a communication card. So definitely somebody's thinking about communication, either you or partner or partners. Because I do get that there's for some of you, there's several people involved if you are in relationships. So, and someone or partner or you are kind of playing the victim in some situations and not taking responsibility, and so that's causing some issues. Definitely. So there's definitely some secrets and truths that are going to come out. Some hard ones. Very, very hard truths. Some people are not resting the way that they need to, and that's causing some issues, just exhausting themselves. Not getting good rest. There's the Eight of Pentacles, so not learning, not taking that advice. It's in reverse for me. I mean, it looks upright for you probably, but... Okay, so Page of Pentacles, so that's, a slow-moving money card, but that's also like, the Apprentice card, so it's somebody that's learning a lesson, right? Three of Wands, so something is coming towards you. The World upright, so this is that completion of the karmic cycle. Divine timing. Nine of Pentacles, so moving towards that, standing upright alone. There's the Devil, but I get a sense that this is breaking free and not being constrained. So we'll clarify more on that with my personal oracle, because I really feel like this Devil is saying that we're breaking free with these other cards with it. And that's breaking free of the chains that you have on yourself, or the partner breaking free of the chains. But again, we'll clarify some more with my personal deck that I've got here. On the cut, I've got the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn card, and then a Gemini, Libra card. So Gemini, Libra, and then the Earth signs could be dealing with. Connect to Spirit. Definitely spirituality is in place, especially if there's some addiction issues. I always say, you got to connect to Spirit. Definitely helped for me to connect to Spirit. I'm not talking about any particular religion or faith. Any kind of spirituality will do, okay? Heart chakras, so somebody might be having some heart issues. Definitely soul issues. The other one is the soul star chakra. That's karmic blueprint and soul destiny in the cut, but let's get some clarifiers. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, that's your card. And sacral chakra, so low energy, low back pain, emotional rigidity, anger and fear, feelings, emotions. I said in my last reading for Aries, I don't necessarily do love readings. I do I say whatever I see. I'm getting a brain in my scrying bowl right now. So I'm getting that somebody might have stroke or what's that called? An aneurysm issue. So if you're having some issues like that, like you need immediate health care, like ER right now. If you're having any weirdness with your brain, you need to go right now. That is a 911 call. So I got a Libra energy card, Opal. Happiness, loyalty, confidence, good luck, synchronicity, balance, and harmony, people-pleasing, anxiety, relief. So that's Opal and Libra energy. So some of you might be dealing with a Libra. Let's get a couple more clarifiers for our Leo friends here. See what this one is. So this is, fire signs. That's you, Leo. But you also could be dealing with another Leo or Aries, Sag. So then this one tried to come out. Hello from the Other Side by Adele. Listen to your intuition. Time to move forward. There's something that you need to let go of. Someone from your past has a message. Soul guides, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. You connect. I mean, basically, it's like connect to spirit, right? Journey, don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. This is hope and movement forward. This person that you are dealing with could be your twin flame. You know, so if you're feeling like there's a push and a pull, you're kind of like, it's like a magnet, like magnet and steel, but then like, you're like, oh, they make me so mad and I just want to get away from them. And then like you resolve things and you like are compelled to call them. I mean, twin flames are confusing AF. Okay. You or the other person might be feeling this way. So I'm going to read it. I am not enough for you. I can never give you what you need. Ooh, okay. That one. Those two tried to pop out. So one says, I wish I could take it back. So there's something or something that was done that someone wishes they could take back. And the other card is Scorpio energy, which is the topaz card. Positivity, warmth, growth, calmness, wealth and abundance, passion and purpose, personal power, ambition, resolution, overcoming obstacles, and clarity. Let's get a few more of these for our Leo friends, please. Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, and ooh, that one jumped out and ran to the floor. So it says, Bang Your Head by Quiet Riot. Frustrated, outdated, driven to madness, doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different outcome. Do something different. Bang Your Head by Quiet Riot. Okay, so I keep getting the Soul Star chakra on the bottom, which is Soul's Destiny, Karmic Blueprint, Death, Birth, and Rebirth, so kind of like the Phoenix, you know, Past Lives, Universal Love, Spiritual Wisdom, Divine Love, Purity, Equality, associated with the color white. That's our 8th chakra. So that's above your crown chakra. Yeah, just, there we go. I was wanting one or two more, and I got 2 more. And also Earth Star, that's the 0 chakra, called the super root. So it's under your root chakra. So Earth's core, your anchor. This is associated with black or very deep red. This is a call to get in nature with your bare feet. Your, flexibility, stability, foundation of the energy system, earth goddess, well-being, the whole of humanity. And then the last one is Virgo energy, which is the sapphire card, wisdom, faithfulness, guard against evil, loyalty, serenity, resistant to corruption, warding off pain, natural energy in the mind and body. And the one at the bottom is I attract that which I deserve from the universe. So that's the karma card. And then I'm going to move these and do my personal. So that was my personal deck. I'm going to do my personal oracle, but I'm going to remove all these cards because there's quite a few. I'm sensing for some of you, you're sticking it out with the person that you're with, and you're really trying to resolve some issues. And for some of you, it's been a long relationship, and you're kind of done with the back and forth. And maybe for some of you, there's been a long time addiction issues that you're just like, I cannot do this anymore. So different people in different situations, but take which part of that resonates with you. Because like I said, this is a collective reading, so it's going to be a different story for different people. If you need, clarification of your particular issues, there's more information on my channel, or in the, if you click in the title box, it'll show you how to reach me for a personal reading. And I can dig more into your personal situation, but I'm reading lots of energies right now, so I can't get super clear on, 1 or 2 people. So I'm picking up a lot of stuff at once. So let's find out from these personal oracle cards some messages for you from your spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. Thank you for your divine wisdom. We're truly grateful for that. The first one that fell is freeing yourself was one thing. Claiming ownership of that freed self was another. Let me get a few more. So obsessions and addictions came out. Beware, for I am fearless and therefore powerful. That's from the book Frankenstein. What could I say to you that would be of value except that you seek too much and that a result of your seeking you cannot find? Sometimes you put up a good fight and lose. Let's get a few more. Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. That's from Thanatopsis. Focus and grow. And then 666, which I know a lot of people freak out, but in angel numbers, that means alter your focus, ground yourself, growth and development. And at the bottom, I did it before, I can do it again. So I'm also going to pull an animal totem for you all. I'm also going to get runes for you in just a second too. Let's get your animal totem, Leo. Find out what that is. These have been dead on, so I love these cards. My very good friend gave these to me because she thought they would resonate with me, and they sure do. They've been really great in my reads. She gives me lots of goodies. A lot of what you see is stuff that she's given to me. Very sweet. And she's a Virgo Libra cusper, so. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we please get an animal totem for our Leo friends? Ooh, those turned. Okay. Alright, so we got the deer, instinctual energy, independence, and regeneration. So I'll show you the picture. And it says, graceful, swift, and elusive, the deer has symbolized the powers in nature that are not easily subdued. A deer's antlers, which are shed and regrown each year, are specifically associated with regeneration and renewal. A swift deer with golden antlers was sacred to the Greek goddess Artemis, whose realm encompassed the wilderness and instinctual, untamed things. A deer is also a symbol that summons individuals to a calling or journey. It has frequently appeared in legends and myths as a creature that lures a hunter or knight into the wilderness. In the legend of King Arthur, a deer leads Sir Gawain into the wood to begin his adventures. Sir Gawain, the Green Knight. Yeah. I used to love reading those stories. So let me pull 3 runes for you, Leos. So we have a refusal to go on a journey, I see. Ooh, you're stubborn. I mean, I can say that because I'm a Taurus and we are obviously... So the first one is Kinas. Let me find all 3 of it. Raido and Wunjo. And I know Wunjo means joy, so the outcome is, you know, not a bad one. The first one is Kinas, but it's... That is a reversal for Kinas. So let me find Wunjo so that we can... Okay. So Kinas in reversal is, instead of signifying opening up and new beginnings, it shows an ending. Rather than a gift, it signifies a loss or an offer that will be withdrawn. You may feel as though you have exercised poor judgment in matters to date, or that your vision has been in some way obscured, leading to confusion and a confounding of your problems. When appearing reversed in a reading pertaining to romance, it can indicate a situation in which the 2 people involved have done all they were meant to do together and now will go their separate ways. And if this is the case, ponder the wisdom of letting go. Do not cling to any relationship which may be failing at this time. Whether the relationship is a business or personal one, accept the changes that come as perhaps bad but necessary, and prepare your heart for the new growth that is sure to come. Now, I would never tell anyone to end a relationship or whatever, but I'm reading what it says in the rune cast. And then Rido in reverse. All the areas which are commonly ascribed to Rido take on a bad tone when reversed. It can indicate a journey which you must undertake, even though it may come at an unexpected time for an unexpected reason. Often it shows a visit to a sick friend or relation, but occasionally it will show other people coming to visit you at a bad time. It can indicate problems in transit, such as delays, breakdowns, or perhaps even an accident. Look to surrounding runes. You may wish to reconsider a postponement of your journey. It can indicate an upsetting of your plans. At this time, you will probably come out on the bad end of any commercial transactions or negotiations you may be contemplating, and you should pay close attention to your personal relationships now as well. Ruptures are more likely than reconciliations, and one should try extra hard to be patient and keep up a good sense of humor when dealing with friends or loved ones. Now, you do have Wunjo in the outcome, okay? It's a positive rune. And it means joy when upright, and will always represent joy and happiness coming into your life. It's an excellent omen in a rune cast, especially in the result position which it is in. So it indicates a positive outcome in whatever is troubling you at this time. The shift that was due has arrived. The wheel of karma has turned in your favor, and you are about to come to yourself in some way. So it says, be happy. In combination with other runes, it indicates success in whatever areas they rule. For example, with travel runes such as Rido, it can show a fortunate and pleasing journey. So it can kind of write this Rido in reverse a little bit. So if there's some issue on your journey, in fact, in your read, it says that you're kind of refusing to go on your karmic path. You're going to get redirected based on the Wunjo in your result position, okay? Now the redirection may be painful for you, but you will get redirected and you will be happy about it in the outcome, okay? So when Wunjo falls with love-related runes, which it doesn't necessarily, I mean, this one is somewhat love-related. It can indicate deep affection, but remember, Kinaz was in reverse, so you're going to have to get back on your karmic path. You're going to have to face some hard truths. It can signify, Wunjo can signify the object of the inquirer's affection. So whoever is the object of your affection, it can show some activity undertaken with this person ending in a happy result. But that's going to be upon your action. So you're going to have to do something about it. Because it really looked like that person, the other person in this situation, is kind of like working on themselves at this time. We'll say that. It can represent joy in one's work, especially if that work is artistic or creative in nature. So there is happiness and well-being in the outcome, but it really is about you taking control of your life in a lot of ways. So whatever is not in control in your life, you know, sometimes it's about it's about surrendering some control and having humility and grace as well. So however that resonates with you, okay. I also want to pull some fairy dust oracle cards for you, because I like to end on a more positive note, because my reads can sometimes be very heavy, as I am a therapist and I speak the truth on the daily, and I want to give it to you straight in the reads, you all. I want you to know what I see. So I'm not much of a sugarcoater, although I try to give it to you in a constructive way, right? But I'm going to tell you what I see. I do see a journey. I see kind of a car and a journey, but it's more like I see a heart in the car. So I feel like that's like a soul journey. So some of you are going to take that soul journey if you choose to, because the heart's kind of like reluctant. I'll just say that it looks reluctant. So you're like, I don't want to do this because it's going to be painful, you know. But look, facing hard truths, it is difficult. You know, I've done it. I went to treatment and got sober, and the first week I was in the recovery center, I bawled the entire time, you know. But then I was scared to leave, because I was scared, you know, of not having that safety net. But I will tell you, I'm about to celebrate my 5-year anniversary of sobriety, and the blessings that have come on this side of sobriety are immense. And I have immense gratitude, humility, and grace because of it. And my life is infinitely better. And the difference is that I have to work on that recovery every day. I cannot have a day where I don't, okay? So if that is an issue that you're facing, please figure out what you need to do to go on that journey. And remember that relapse can be a part of your story, but it doesn't have to be the end of your story, okay? You don't have to live anywhere forever, okay? Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. Will you please give me some oracle cards for Leo? And I'm not saying that's all of you. That's just I picked up that heavily for some Leos, okay? And some of you may already be past that. And maybe it is a call to get back in your recovery, okay? Sleep. Underneath the nighttime skies, fairies sing you lullabies. Can I get a few more oracle cards for my Leos, please? So we got family. Wherever you go, whatever you do, your family is here for you. Let's get one more. Thank you, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Can we get one? There's one more. Travel. Of all the things you can do, travel is in the cards for you. I mean, I think that's your spiritual journey. And on the bottom, we have trust. Breathe in, breathe out, let go of doubt. All right, Leos, and anyone cross-watching, thank you immensely. I am grateful for all the subscribers, the likes, shares, sweet comments. This is Lady Scarlett. Many blessings, love and light to you. I hope that I see you again.